Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for redeeming first, Jenny. Welcome in, Joker Ray. Let's see. Nahida, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. We're doing co-working today. A big co-working stream. We haven't done one of these in a while. Uh, you have to hear this is really important. Okay. Also, hello, everybody over on TikTok as well. We are running both. You're right. That is really important. That is very important that we listen to that. Um, we're doing co-working, so basically it's gonna be just like a yapping stream. Basically, just the same exact thing. Um, but we're gonna have it's gonna be a little bit different because now I have a new thing that we can use. And so we get some musics. We're still gonna yap, but we are going to get some work done as well because it is that time. It's that time of year where I start to have tons and tons of things that need to be done and never enough time to do them. So, we're going to test this out. So we have this in the back here. We are going to set up a little activity for it. You'll see what I mean in a second if you've never used this before. School starts tomorrow? Yeah! 2 days of school. You've already spent $120 in materials. Yep. That's what I have to do that today. Been needing an accountability buddy stream. Yes. Yes. This is the accountability buddy stream. I'm gonna have to rename these to that. I hope you don't mind. Or, well, rather, I'm gonna ask you later if it's okay if I call them that. Because that's really cute. But, yeah, that's what we're doing. So let me grab this hydrate, and we'll go from there. Hello, everybody over on TikTok. I saw some weird surge just happen, but we're just co-working and yapping, so it's a very chill night. Not excited to wake up early tomorrow? Nobody ever is. Oh, Levi too, hello. The background looks amazing. Yeah, so this is part of a game, but also it works to help you, like, stay accountable and productive and stuff like that. We're gonna check some of the stuff out through the night as we go. But it does have some wonderful little musics, and so I thought we'd have that on while we go. So let me grab this hydrate, and then I'm gonna get some of my work up, and we're gonna yap, and I'm gonna set one of these little activities up. I already decorated the room a little bit to try and fit the vibes. Thank you so much for the follow, Clover. Thank you, thank you. So we'll do all that. So give me 1 second. All right. Thank you for liking the live as well over on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. It does seem like the lag isn't too bad tonight, which is great. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be usable. All right. So let me go into here. We're going to pick a little activity. Let's see. Shall we start at the desk and move around from there, maybe? We're going to start typing it out because that's where I'm starting this evening. And we'll go from there. Hello, Daisy. Hello, hello. Apparently I messed up on something important on a test.
神様人食べにも何にも I will be knowing food I want to buy this one
DMR_Ravenheart just subscribed for 5 months.
Oh my god! Thank you for the 5-month resub. Thank you, thank you. It means a lot. I really appreciate it. And also, that's another sub closer to our goal. There we go. Get rid of that. I had to reload that in. Every time, I swear, it doesn't work. She did it. She did the... Thank you again, DMR. Thank you, thank you. 5-month streak is crazy, by the way. Crazy. Crazy. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't figure out what it is. I love that. I think it's so cute. I never really know how to react to it, but I think it's like just a cute thing to hear in the background. You know what I mean? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Rico. And thank you for joining the live, Angel. And hello, Aaron. Hello. You can't do band this year? Why can't you do band this year? Are they not letting you do music?
Emotional damage.
Oh my god. The random sound. The random sound will get us every time. Hello, Seacat. Is that an early message? Why? Oh, you did? Let me see. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll. Oh, I messed up something important on a test, so I can't do band this year and gotta take a second English class. No, not the second English class. I hope it's not too bad, though. Oh. I always try to send it when you're not talking, so it doesn't interrupt you, but I keep failing. No, I think that it's really great. You can send it whenever you want. Whenever you want. It doesn't matter. Like a fun dip pack? My model looks like a fun dip pack? That's crazy. No classes with your friends? Oh no, you're just striking out. Hello, cheese. Hello. Am I just a fun dip pack to you? Is that it? Is that all I'm worth? No art class this year? Oh my god. You're breaking my heart with all this. No art? No music? No creativity? Just English class? Oh no. Not that there's plenty of ways to be creative in English class, but I think everybody knows what I mean. This is the worst school year. Oh no. When do you get to, like, change your classes? And, perhaps you'll make new friends. I mean, that could be cool, right? In your classes. You might be able to make some new friends. You never know when you're gonna, like, make a friend. Sometimes it's just, like, the person sitting next to you on the bus, on the way. Sometimes it's, like, at a random assembly, and you happen to be sitting next to somebody. Or it could be you get teamed up to work on a project together. Or, you have to do something. You have to, like, do a task. The teacher gave you something to do and you had to do it together and you become friends. I mean, there's so many... There's unlimited possibilities for friendship, honestly, in school. Indeed. Friends just kind of step into my life. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like you don't really know how they got there, but they're there and they're great. At least that's how it was for me. I don't have very many friends, but those that I do have, it's like they just kind of appeared. It was like magic. It wasn't anything that, like, anybody did specifically. Like, nobody went and hunted down a friend. We just happened to be in the same place. Or, you know, whatever. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I think... So TikTok updated, but the sound on TikTok is so loud. It's... The doorbell is blasting my eardrums. I have VIP. Yeah! That was pretty recent. You've been such a supportive member of the community for so long. Active in the Minecraft. I see you all the time watching the videos on TikTok. You know, being in, like, every stream. So yeah, you're VIP. Met one of my best friends because we were randomly assigned to be in the same group in pre-high school summer program. That's incredible. Are you still best friends? Or do you still like familiar with each other? Thank you for the follows over on TikTok. Thank you. I wish there was a way I could, like, turn down that notification button. I'm gonna have to deal with it, though. I'm gonna take my hair. My hair was up, pulling it down for this work session. It is time to get some of this done. I do have a list somewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna pull up the list, though. But I have been working on a couple things. Go like this, because this Spirit City has a wonderful thing. It has timers, and you can write a journal and stuff like that. But I've got a to-do list, and I'm gonna put it kind of in the center so we can see it and we can work on it a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit behind us if you're watching on TikTok, but if you're watching on Twitch, you'll be able to see it kind of in the middle of the screen. I'm gonna move it a little bit so it's not in the middle of us entirely. I'll put it maybe like over here. Is that good? I think that's actually a good spot for it. We still talk, but she went out of state for college. I see. At least you still talk. I think that's nice.
Combo started.
What? Combo? You have 1 minute left to join. This is new for us, by the way. This is new because this is beta.
Got him!
We just unlocked this. I don't even know what this means. Is that 100 bits? Did one of you send 100 bits? Is that 100 bits that one of you sent? Thank you. I think that's what that is. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You were testing something? No, that's actually new today. We just got that today. I had to set up notifications for it today, like alerts, because I just got the email that we were accepted into the beta. So that's new. So you're good. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Oh!
Combo has ended.
It's really, I don't really know how the combo works quite yet. It's very new. I saw it and it looks cool. Yeah. I don't really know what it does, other than it's like, it's kind of like a hype train, but for bits, and it's like in quick succession. Like it's like a speed run. It's like a hype train speed run. Thank you for the 200. So it technically ended the combo with 2 because you have like a minute to do it. You tap it and pay bits, and I guess it's like a high score type thing. Oh yeah, that's true. There is like a leaderboard. So at the end, supposedly it's supposed to show us a leaderboard. I don't know where we find that or what we do with that. I'll have to figure that out. But supposedly there's a leaderboard. Hello, Bruno. Oh my god, Jenny went over to the TikToks. Switching out to Twitch instead. Enjoy. But yeah, it makes a lot of noise in my ears, but poke. Oh, hello, Dragonfly. Hello, hello. Thank you for the glasses. Oh my god! Jenny saying boo over on TikTok, scaring me. Scaring me over on TikTok too? Thank you for the glasses. Thank you, thank you. Let's take a look at this list and see what I gotta do. I wrote some things in here. I already started working on it yesterday. I submitted a couple things. You know, one of my professors, he's really, really old. He's like ancient. He's been working there for like 40 years. It's like, he's like dust, right? He's a really tough grader already. I can see it. But, he had the first assignment. He posted it yesterday and it was due, or it is due on Friday. I did it last night because I didn't want to be bothered with it because I had to like record a voiceover and stuff like that. So I just wanted to get it done because I already had to record something else yesterday. But he is like so cute. His little, like everything he types, he sends the cutest little messages to the I almost said to the chat, to the to the class already. And even so today, when I got home from work, when I got home from my big girl job, I went online to like catch up on emails and stuff like that, and I saw an email from him about the assignment. I was like, oh no, I already turned it in. Oh no, what's wrong? And all it was him making an announcement to the class that says, you know, good job, name, and my name, for being the first 5 to do it, and then he wrote, I might even say it because obviously not the names, but his little message because it was adorable. But basically he was just like, what a good way to start the semester. Let me find it because it's so adorable. He even, when he made his little like a little video introduction of himself, and he was so cute. He was. Thank you for the squeaky toy. Here it is. Let me get it. Okay, so thank you, Names, for quickly mounting their videos. This is an online class, but I picture the 5 of you in the front row. Grading for this course depends on accumulating points. What better way to get them than begin assignments as soon as possible? Don't wait until the last day to start an assignment. Sincerely, Dr. Last name of Professor. And I think that was really cute. Not only because I made the list, I'm a special little snowflake on his list, but also just because like he put the care in to even like notice that people turned it in, and to also encourage other students to turn it in and to like work ahead of time. He didn't just say like, all of you are losers because you didn't do it yet. What he said was like, great job to these people being extra, and also it'd be really nice, and I think it'd be really cool if the rest of you did the same. And I think it's a really great way. Like he's like a renowned teacher. He's won many awards. I was really excited to take his class, but like this one little instance even just proved to me right then that like he knows what he's doing, and like he's there for the students. Like he's promoting like good, like efficient work. I just thought I had to share. It was too cute. It was too adorable. Oh my god. Team is asking for my name on Roblox. We're not playing Roblox right now. We got the random sound. We got the wee random sound. Right now we're co-working and yapping while we co-work. Getting work done. I think next week we might do some Roblox. I have a little bit of a thing I want to do. Actually, there's a couple things that are going to happen next week, I think. But a couple special things, because, you know, we're doing our model booster, right? So I got to give you some special stuffs. May Unk have a good retirement. I really hope so. I think he deserves it. I don't think he ever will retire. I mean, I was looking at his publications. Have a wonderful night, Nahida. Sleep well, and I hope tomorrow is a wonderful day at school. It will be great. Think positively. I don't think he will. He's got like 20-some textbooks that he made. He's also really well known in his field, and like an expert. And even his publications and his textbooks have been translated into 12 different languages. So I don't think he's going anywhere. He's been there for like 40 years, but I think he really loves it. I think he'd rather like die at the desk. I think he wouldn't mind it so much. It seems like it's like his passion. It's like his life's work is teaching. So I think he's gonna go for as long as he can. Hello, Slime. Hello. He must have had the best move to pro. He actually, I think he did. I was watching his little video. He started out as a math major in college, and he was a very, very early, like, what did he call it? It's an old term, but like a, he did, coding, but like decades ago he did coding, and then he moved on from there. But yeah, he's been around the block. He's been around for a while. I just thought he was really cool, and I thought that message was so cute. I did. It just shows. The punch cards? You know what? I'm not exactly sure. I just know that he was like very early into all that. But now he teaches, what am I taking? I'm taking information technology, strategy, and management. And project management. That's what it is. So it's information, it's like a bunch of information systems and information technology. But that's what he's doing now, but what a guy. Oh my god, DMR flipping me over. Monies? Oh my... Ray! What? Hold on, I gotta put the laptop down because I gotta go to the spreadsheet. Ray, oh my god, thank you for the 25. When I'm flipped upside down too? When I'm flipped upside down? It's crazy. It's crazy. So I gotta add... That's actually perfect. That random sound was perfect. Incredible. I need the spreadsheet because I have to add a sub. Never see it coming if you're upside down. It's true. That's true. I'll never see it coming. Were you just like waiting on that? Were you just waiting for it? Let me get the spreadsheet so I can add all the appropriate things. You know what? For the sub, I forgot to do the 1 minute big screen time. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jenny, for the 5 roses, and thank you, Demon Ghost, for the heart me, and thank you, Demon Ghost, for the popular vote as well. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you even put the team join emote in the chat, Demon Ghost. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. So we need to add 1 sub, and so I need to do, and I need to add 25. Let me just adjust this. What I'm going to do is put it all into dollars so that way I can calculate it a little bit easier. And so, Ray, you also get a bunch of stuffs. That means or you unlock things is what that means at least. So that means we get to add a 3rd Tiny Tiny emote. So we're at 3 extra Tiny Tiny emotes. And I'm pretty sure that's also qualifies you for the custom emote. Theme / pose / you know, kind of whatever you want it to be. That's exactly what that is, actually. Alright. And we still have that one mystery person. I don't know who that was still. Like, somebody... Like, the first day, we had Angel, and then we had... Before that, we had Def Not Angel. And I don't know who that was. Angel swears that it wasn't Angel, but I didn't see anybody else, like, step up. It's okay if nobody does. I'm just letting you know that if it was somebody that can hear me right now, you do, in fact, get to choose, like, a custom emote theme. If you wanted that. If you don't care, that's fine. I'm just letting you know. Or if it's somebody that's already, like, done some stuff, I don't, you know, you could get more stuff. You could add it together. So I'm just, you know, letting you know if you want to claim it, if it was you. I don't know how we're gonna prove that, but even DM me maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But let's get in. Let's see. We got this. Let's read this from Realistic here. What is this? It's in all caps. A great stream steals chat's brain cells and fills the empty space with the bestest vibes. That's incredible. I wanted to hop in and see how everybody's been, but I gotta get some sleep tonight. Have a wonderful sleep, DMR. Have a wonderful, wonderful sleep, and thanks so much for hopping in for a couple minutes and saying hi and hanging out, and for the bits. Thank you for the 200. Much appreciated. You're the top of our leaderboard for September.
Realistic_sounds just followed.
Oh, another Tiny Tiny. Thank you for the follow, Realistic. Thank you. And thank you for the follow, You Got Me, over on TikTok. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see. Okay. You know what? I forgot to thank DMR for the sub as well. I don't think you can hear me anymore. I think you probably left, but thank you. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. It means we're, actually, I gotta do the math now on how close we are to... well, actually, it's very easy math. I just gotta do the, we just need to come up... Thank you for the head pad. Thank you, thank you. With a total of 250, which I think we're at... We're kind of close, actually. Thank you for the follow. Thank you over on TikTok. Let's see. We're at 150, 155. We're at 160 currently, out of 250. So we're, you know, we're getting there. And thank you all so much for everything this month so far. It means a ton. It really, really does. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. It's gonna help us get closer to the model. Thank you for the cat ears. Thank you. I'm hoping that even, like, perhaps... Well, after this will be... We're almost gonna be at like 1,000? Almost? We're close to 1,000 for the model, in total. Let me just... fill these in, so that way I know that I already added it. Because that's all I added so far to the thing. Alright. Incredible. Oh, you know what? Those 200 bits go too. Silly me. I didn't write the 200 bits down. Silly me. And so that's gonna be $2. Alright. Thank you again for the cat ears. Thank you. Let's go over here. I'm gonna look at this list and see. Purchase textbooks. I'm not gonna do that on camera, because that's gonna cost me about $150. So I'm gonna do that later. One I know I have to get. It's like $80 because it comes with a thing. The other two I think I'm just gonna like rent. That's also a textbook. Python Chapter 1? I don't really feel like learning Python tonight. If that... Oh, I should prepare for the... It sounds really silly. It's like a master's level class, but in my one course, my capstone course, they added a syllabus quiz. I was like horrified. I was like, why are we testing? We're like adults here. I'm like the youngest in the room at 26. Like, many of my classmates have partners, spouses, and or children. Like, why are we having a syllabus quiz? But we're doing it, so perhaps I'll study for that a little bit. I gotta see what else is around. I think maybe I'll do that. And, that's crazy. Hello, this person. Hello. Oh, hello, Flower Slayer. Thank you for the compliment. King just loves those random sound effects. Everybody, I got called a purdy elf over on TikTok. It's like one of the best compliments I've ever received over there. Let's see. So what class is this? Strategic Management. I also, while we're co-working and all that, I'm casually going to talk about the things that I'm doing just because, you know, I got to fill that airspace, you know what I mean? But all my classes always sound the same. Like every single one, they all sound like they're the same class. They're just all slightly different. So we've got big data analytics. I have to learn Python and do data analysis with it. Strategic management, conflict resolution, and negotiation. I'm actually really excited for this one because I can use it for streaming as well, and for our community. I can learn some new skills that could be really helpful for us. And also information technologies, strategy, and project management. Tasty. Tasty treats. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Joker. Thank you, thank you. Also, I hope the music is a good volume. Is everybody okay with the volume of music? I didn't even ask. I feel like I should have. Is it reasonable? Is it too much? Is it just right? Not enough? Let me know. Alright. Got the hydrate, and I'm doing the stretch. Let's see. They didn't really release anything yet. Classes started yesterday, but some of these professors aren't... They haven't really released as much as I wish they would. Overview. Is it a video? Please don't let it be a video. Is this the one that's a podcast? It is a podcast. Oh. One of my professors, I read some of their like announcement that they made that got sent to my email. They decided that they made every lecture a podcast instead, which is different and exciting. It just means that there's no transcript for me to read though. Like the old cute guy, that's gonna be my reference for him, because I can't say his name. I'm not gonna do any of that. All of his videos, I don't actually have to watch the video because I can read the transcript. Like I can actually read the subtitles and transcript and stuff like that. But this one doesn't have it. What a shame. I'll have to do that later. At least I can read the syllabus though. I'll take notes on the syllabus. Apparently, I have a quiz that I need to ace. Let's see. Let's get a Word docie going. A Google docie. Every VTuber's worst nightmare. Right. Let's see. Can I make this smaller? There we go, that'll do. Crazy how my class are kind of the same. Yeah. What's your major again? I feel like you might have told me once, but I forget. Maybe you didn't. IT. Ah, yes. Yeah, some of them will be the same. My class load this semester, because this is my last semester. I'm graduating right before Christmas, actually. Only a couple days before Christmas is my graduation. But, I'm taking, like, the last classes that I need. And so a couple of them are, like, really difficult. And a couple of them are, like, stuff I'm never gonna use, but they're the ones that were available because I just wanted to wrap it up. I didn't want to take another spring semester. I didn't really want to spend more money, or well, not really spend more money, but I didn't want to take out another loan for another semester. So a lot of my classmates are actually in their like 7th, 8th, or 9th semesters. For this program, I'm in my 4th, and I'm finishing it. I'm not wasting any time. Doing the same? Yeah. I'm excited to graduate and be done. It'll be my 3rd college graduation. But nonetheless, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to get another degree, put it on the wall, and use it. Dang, she's her. Hello, hello, over on TikTok. Welcome in. Kiplin and Varenio? Vareno? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I like butcher everybody's name. I try to read it, but sometimes when it's like quick, it's a little bit tough. Mech? Do you prefer that? Alright. Let's see here. Let me take these notes. We're starting off strong with learning objectives. This might put some of you to sleep. Anybody that's here, this might put some of you to sleep. Thank you for the squeaky toy, Owlman. Thank you, thank you. I know these syllabus quizzes tend to be, like, incredibly specific. Can I follow you? That's up to you if you want to. You don't have to. It's a choice for you to make. If you like what you see, if you like what you're watching, if you like the entertainment, you could. Or, you know, you could scroll past. A lot of people do. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Oh, hello, Drucifer. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Is a favorite color going? Do you mean to ask is green instead? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I'm a little eepy, but we're getting some work done. Typing away, taking some notes, studying, keeping each other accountable. Wow, I struggled with that a little bit. Hello, Wood. Bread? I agree. Bread. That's all we need to know. Just bread. Doing better than I was earlier today. Still not 100%, but I'm doing better. I love that. I love that for you. So long as it keeps going up, keeps getting better. That's all that matters. Doesn't have to be all at once. Though, if it's health related, I do hope it gets better all at once. But just in general, if it's just life, so long as it's getting better, all will be okay. My schedule is pretty flexible this semester. I love that for you. Mine's unfortunately not. Because now that I'm working full-time, taking classes full-time, and I consider myself full-time streaming just because of the hours that I put in, but I'm not full-time streaming because of, like, financial reasons. But I consider myself to be doing full-time just because I stream a whole ton and then do all the back-end work a ton. Have a wonderful night. Good night, good night. Full-time, there it is. Full-time content creation. Yeah. Because it's not necessarily streaming all the time, but, like, I'm definitely putting in at least 40 hours a week into content in general. And of course, some of these classes are nuts. Some of these people, in general, I've only read a couple of the syllabi so far, but one of them said that I should anticipate spending 16 hours a week on this class. It almost made me throw up. 16 hours a week. Yeah. Repeat good night. Have a wonderful night. I can repeat that. That's not too bad. I got a life, you know. Yeah. One of them, I think it was the same one actually. It might be this one that I'm rereading now. It says that students should anticipate to log in to the online system that I'm not going to name because I don't know how many schools use it. At least 3 times a day to complete classwork. 3 times a day? That's a little wild. That's a little crazy. So I'm gonna do my best with it. I don't think that I'm gonna be there 3 times a day because I don't think that you can find me anywhere 3 times a day. So good luck to this professor, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it's the last semester, right? How bad could it be? How bad could it be? It's like, it's senioritis supreme semester here. Like, I got 3 months, basically. 3 months. And, basically just don't need to flunk. My GPA is a 3.9, so I'm good to go. 1 login per mealtime, I guess. I don't even eat 3 meals a day. I don't know where this third one's gonna come in at. I don't know. Maybe I need to start bringing my laptop to work. do schoolwork during lunch. Also, for a good portion of a lot of this, it's not going to be a great view for the model. It's we're going to be looking down a lot because I'm looking at my laptop, which is sitting in my lap in front of the PC keyboard. So, you know, don't mind this. If you happen to be like looking at it a bunch and you're like, what is happening? It's because I'm looking down at my laptop, which is sitting in my lap in a pile of blankets. So if I didn't explain what happened, my ribs hurt all day, which made my job a lot worse and more painful, and then I forgot to wear my favorite necklace, and then I couldn't sleep because I had... hold on. Couldn't sleep because I had very dark, messed up nightmares, and to top it all off, my depression was really bad today. Oh no. I'm really happy that it's better now, though, than what it was at the start of the day. And I hope that at least you can relax a little bit while you're here, you know, chilling out with us, stuff like that. Miss your chibi model? You want to see the chibi model, Tempest? I know I haven't used it in like a little bit. Hello, Say. Hello, hello. Yeah, I haven't used it, the chibi, in a little bit. I use it sometimes. I'll be using it on Sunday. We're doing Gacha Roulette on Sunday, I think. So you'll be seeing the chibi on Sunday. You play Minecraft? I do play Minecraft. We even have our own community server. Oh no. Why that when you can see Gothic? Oh, why have the chibi when you can have the Gothic version of this? I see. Whatever works. Drew, you know what I mean? We're always here to like chill and stuff like that, so. Thank you for the Gothic Vara. You know, that is one of the objectives of like streaming and stuff like that, is to kind of like, you know, just chill out and veg out and, you know, At least have some portion of the day be, you know, at least enjoyable in some way. Though
Emotional damage.
there's always somebody that doesn't like it, but like, that's not the majority's problem, so. Chibi better, chibi supreme cuteness. You just got it. You're new at Minecraft? I know you're gonna have a lot of fun. Minecraft is one of my favorite games. It's very good. Sometimes I wish I could, like, try Minecraft for the first time again. Making me tiny. Alright. It's tiny time. Let's see. Every time I read a syllabus, I wonder how boring it is for the person that had to write it for the first time. Thank you for the chat uppies. Thank you, thank you. What? I forgot to bullet point some of this. Make it a little bit easier to see. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Melodic. I really appreciate that. Learning objectives. All right. Let's see. Uh-oh. The first objective out of the gate. Develop a firm level perspective on policy formulation and implementation. Uh-oh. Oh no, my wires are all jumbled up. Hold on. I've got too many. Alright, there we go. I've been watching Sing a Bit of Harmony. It's on Crunchyroll, and it's a really sweet and heartfelt anime movie. It always makes me cry at least 6 times. I highly recommend it. Ooh. Honestly, I'm a big fan. Well, I really like animations, but I never have enough time for, like, watching all the series. But I do really appreciate, like, the movies, because I can almost get through the whole thing in, like, one sitting. Sometimes it only takes like 2 or 3, rather than like a series, which is like I never finish. So that's nice. I might go take a peek at that one at some point. 6 times. King, there's gotta be one that makes you cry. There's gotta be one. The movie is only about an hour and 45-ish. Nice. It's not too bad. I find it hard to cry. There's gotta be one out there that'll do it. One character or one thing. I used to be the same way, where I would never cry. Never ever. But now I do so frequently and often. Violet Evergarden? I haven't finished that yet. I'm on episode 4. It already made me cry 3 times. I cried in the first episode, I cried in the second episode, I cried in the 4th episode. There's enough. I could sell my tears at this point. There's so many. Oh, thank you over on TikTok. We're talking about the number of anime's characters to make me cry. Yeah, I cry because of characters on the regular. I watched the series and the movies in the recommended order over 2 days. Oh, I need to do that. I need to take a vacation for 2 days. It's not gonna happen now, but maybe after the new year, I'll take 2 days and I'll actually finish and watch the whole thing. A weekend when I'm not working. I've watched it over 5 times, and with the first 5 minutes of the movie, I'm crying because I know what's going to happen. Ah, yeah. I don't do it every time. I cried at least 5 times per Amphorius patch. I cried a couple times doing them. Yeah. I think the most right now is... well, the amount of times that I've already cried trying to watch Violet Evergarden. and I'm legitimately trying to do that one because Stray recommended it to me, because to Stray's own words, it reminded her of me. So I'm gonna try and watch it all. But then also currently Love in Deep Space. Many people joke with that game that it's actually called Love and Deep Depression instead of Love in Deep Space, because every story, every character is just, it's the saddest story you've ever heard in your life. So that one's got a chokehold on me right now, especially because of my favorite character. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. It's just those two. Also, thank you for flipping me over. Thank you. Well, not really thank you, but it's fun to get to see a different perspective for a second. So used to enjoying some character die. No! Can't enjoy any character dying. That's the last time that you get to see them. Huh? Oh, watch it for 5 times. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I tend to get overly attached to characters, so when they're sad, I get sad. And I typically gravitate towards sad characters. I have a similar issue. I don't necessarily gravitate exactly towards sad characters, but there's definitely a focus and theme to the ones that I am drawn to. And it's so hard, it's so difficult when they face struggles. I just want to fix it for them. I want to solve it for them so they don't have to do it I'm like, no, no, no. Why would you write that in? Why would you do that to them? Like, let's just do this instead. Like, that's, and so it always like makes me cry. Hello, Slime, and hello, Pingu. Hello, hello. And thank you, Slime, for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Sometimes. Ooh.
Georgia Cat just followed.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you for becoming a tiny diny. Hello, hello, hello over on TikTok. Vara in the big 2025. You look lonely. I can fix that. That's kind of what streaming is too, isn't it? I mean, that's kind of what this is. But yeah. I mean, that's why I started streaming. It was you look lonely, I can fix that. But I fixed it for myself. I didn't wait for somebody else to fix it. For real though. Yeah, it's true. I think not only because like I thought it would go well for the brand and stuff, but that's ultimately why I also started streaming like every night. Because the nights when I wasn't streaming, I was like, oh man, it was a rough time. Even the few nights like now, like me getting reused to not streaming every night because I have like work that I have to get done, and so I just can't stream every night. It's been a struggle. Like this past week, it was rough. It was rough. And this week too. Like the days that I'm not streaming, I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I? Of course, I have like work to do, but like, you know, it's been interesting to get reused to not streaming every night. Can I rate a song? I actually don't really do any song ratings or anything like that. Of course, I like listen to music and, you know, enjoy music, but I don't really like go around like rating stuff or whatever. UFO flies by. What an interesting first time chat. From Peefy. Let me solve that. There we go. You try, you try your best. You do. You do. Nanami's death was tough, especially when they put "You look lonely, I can fix that." Yeah. It could be difficult. Could be a struggle. Ooh.
Lazarus just followed.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I really like your name as well. I think it's nice. Was that a nuggie? It was a dino nuggie. Our you've now become a tiny diny, and you can now throw, well, not all the time, but you can technically throw dino nuggies at me. Or I could at least give you an example. That's not a dino. There's Dino Nuggie. There's another one. We got a couple Dino Nuggies. I wanted to kill the guy to kill him. Oh no! Get revenge.
Lizard.
Oh my god, you got the right sound. You actually got the lizard sound. That's crazy. Oh my god. That's crazy. Thank you so much for the follows over on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Peak. Indeed, it was. We put the lizard emote in, and it's like it knew. It's like it knew, and it gave us the lizard sound effect. I mean, do you know the chances of that? You just won a 50-50. You did. You won more than a 50-50. There's like 50 audios in there. There's like 50 different sounds. They all have an even chance of being pulled. You just happen to get the right one. I think you just used up your luck. I think you're winning, King. I think it's time to go pull in Wuwa or something. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Rena, over on TikTok. Thank you. Alright. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get back to the grind here. Analysis that... Where is this? I can't remember where I was. I got distracted by the lizard. Which is totally okay. Oh, I found it. The other thing I regret about my laptop here is that you can't hear the keyboard noises. It's a shame. I feel like that would like enhance this experience if you'd be able to hear my keyboard noises, but because it's silent, you don't get any of the sound. It's been a lot of fun watching the stream during the night since my nights are so miserable. Aww! I'm happy to help. And it's been... How long has it been since you've been coming to the streams? It's been like... probably about a year, right? Whether it be on TikTok or here, I think it's been about a year. If I remember correctly, there was a bit of a surge of, like, Genshin... fans that would watch the stream on TikTok. I think it was... If I remember correctly, it was like the beginning of September. It was like the 8th and 9th of September. It was like the same time that I decided I was going to start streaming every day. Hello, Bloofy. Hello. Yep. Yeah. I think it was like the 8th or the 9th. I can't remember. But it was then. Because I remember I started streaming every day around the same time that I started the fall semester last year. And then, but I didn't work then. Well, I worked, but not like a full-time job in an office. I worked like from home doing part-time stuff. So I still had plenty of time. So like it didn't matter. I could like stream every day and it wasn't a problem. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like count up all the days I streamed in last year. I don't even think I have like schedules then. I think I just like started streaming. I wish there was a way for me to know. But I know there's a lot. I know there's a ton. I know we only, like, skipped a couple days, generally. There was, like, about a week near Christmas. There was... Sometimes, like, every other week or so, I'll take, like, 2 or 3 days. And that's it. Last year was so fun. Yeah, it was a good time. Hello, Aaron, and hello, 789-51802. Yeah, last year was fun. I think I'm hoping this year will be fun too. I'm hoping it's a good time. I have some things planned. There's a bunch of stuff I hope to do. I think it'll be great. We're almost at our affiliate anniversary too. That's in just a little bit over a month from now. Do you want to hear a dad joke? Well, we can listen to a dad joke. Oh, and thank you for sharing the live, 789. Thank you, thank you. Method of instruction. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to be quizzed on the method of instruction. I know what that is. It's online. Podcast lectures. That's kind of... It sounds crazy. Podcast lectures. Like, I love that he's doing it just because it's, like, new and, like, fresh and getting people involved that actually, you know, using tools and technology that people use in their regular life rather than being antiquated. But it's just like, it feels weird to see somebody actually doing it. I think we might switch our little location here. I want to see a different spot in the room. We're still going to be typing away, because that's what we're doing. But I think... Do we want to go over to the fireplace? No. Maybe just the bay window. This is nice. There we go. A little bit of a different view. Why can't you play poker in the African savannah? Because there's too many cheetahs, spelled like the big cat. That's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. You know what? I don't know if I like the windowsill. I don't know if I like all that orange in my face. Maybe we try the bed. There we go. This is the one. This is the one. Hello, Doc. Hello, hello. Oh, didn't catch the Pokemon? Sadness. What did the grape say when it was stepped on? Nothing. It just let out a little whine. Sad. Rip grape. Rip. Rip grape. Oh, I looked up because I got the notification that there was a new chat message, but it was just Stream Elements telling everybody there's gonna be a quick ad break. I hate when that happens. Deadlines strictly enforced. Alright. Hello, hello, everybody over on TikTok. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just, doing some work. Listening to some little lo-fi music. Chilling out. Strictly enforced. Rigorous schedule. Sometimes I feel like in a lot of the syllabi, they use such language as they do to kind of scare you into, like, they kind of like try to scare you into thinking that you need to do a ton of stuff for the class, but oftentimes it's really not that bad. Like, syllabi are typically pretty dramatic. I just had my unibrow plucked by my sister. It was the worst pain I have felt as a man. Yeah, I'm sure that's pretty rough. I mean, I pluck my eyebrows all the time. That's just kind of, it's the way that it is. But if you've never done it before, it's not fun. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. It hurts. I'm sure it does. It's like one of those things that like it like burns. You almost like become numb, but like it you can feel the heat like radiating from your eyebrows. Hello, Sylvia. Welcome in. Thank you for the Oh, I'm so sorry. I had a hiccup. Had a hiccup. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Oh, hi, Blue. Hello, hello. It's good to see you here over on TikTok. We're just chilling out, listening to some musics, doing some work. We've got Spirit City on in the back. So. Let's see. And thank you all for the likes over on TikTok as well. Thank you, thank you. Exercising. Fun times. I should probably do a little bit more of that than what I do. I struggle a little bit with it, but I do some. I like a good walk sometimes, especially like in the cooler weather. I like to take a walk. But I don't like go to the gym. I don't think I'd make it at the gym. Have a wonderful night. Good night, good night. And thank you. I really appreciate that. Carmine, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful night. You take a supplement to help you get started? I see. Yeah. I just like... I don't know. I'm not very... like like sport fit. I'm not like quite I never was good at sports and stuff like that, but like even just like exercise in general, I was always just like I always struggled. Otherwise I wouldn't do it, yeah. Yeah, I usually don't either, unless it's like a walk. I'll go... It's not even that much either. I'll just walk like a mile, and then... Well, it's a mile there and back. It's like... It takes me like 30 minutes. I go at a slow pace. I guess it's more like a stroll. Sounds nice. Yeah, I like to take some pictures while I'm there usually, because I go, like, I go through the woods. Thank you for the follow, Decker. Thank you, thank you. Sometimes I see some, like, animals along the way. We love a good stroll, yeah. I like to look at the trees and the plants, and it's nice, like, in early spring when it's still cool, but, like, some of the flowers start to bloom a little bit. It's nice to see that, and, like, in the fall, you get to see the leaves change color. In winter, I go, even though it's a little bit, well, I don't go if it's, like, icy or snowy, but, like, so long as it doesn't have ice or snow, I'll go, and, like, sometimes I get to see some animals. There's always squirrels around. I've seen a fox a couple times. Deer, of course. There's a cat that goes around, a black cat that just, like, one time walked me all the way down, like, to the half mile and then almost all the way back to my house. They walked with me almost the whole way. It's always a good time. Sometimes I still run into them. Like, if I'm going to work, I take the same way through the woods, like, to go on a walk as I do when I'm driving to work. I just, like, take a turn somewhere, like, on the main road. Sometimes I see the cat, like, sitting on the side of the road, like, on my way to work. Or sometimes on my way home. Buddy will be sitting there waiting. Me and flowers aren't friends. My pollen allergies get so bad I feel nauseous at times. That's one thing that I lucked out on. I do not have allergies to nature. I have allergies to many animals and many things, other things, foods, medications, stuff like that. But I'm not allergic to the trees or the flowers. Activities. Okay. Let's see. So Monday is day one. I hate how some of these professors do like weird stuff. What are you working on? So right now classes started yesterday. So I'm going through and like reading all the syllabi and doing all the intro stuff, and like in some cases reading the first chapters and stuff like that. in many of the cases I can't listen to the lecture right now because I'm streaming, but like I'm at least like reading some of the notes and some of the other stuff. Right now I'm like looking at this one, and I was just reminded of the fact that like some of these professors, they like number the days. They do like day 1 is Monday, and then they say like day 7 is Sunday. I was like, great, that makes sense. And I've had some, and it bothers me to no end. They start day 1 on Tuesday. Tuesday. Day 1 is Tuesday for them, and I lose it every time. Thank you, Will. Thank you. What? Why? Because they just feel like it. That's what they do, and I hate it. It is literally the worst. It makes it so that, like, most things are due Monday night rather than Sunday night. But, like, why can't it just be due Monday night as a day 1? Why does it... Why did we have to do this weird thing where we pretend the beginning of the week is Tuesday? Just make it Monday and just have it due on Monday. It's not... It's what do you... It's like they make us do, like, these weird gymnastics to, like, do stuff, and I hate it. I do. It bothers me. Because, like, they'll go in, like, online and they'll say, oh, well, this assignment's gonna be due day 4. But what they actually mean is Friday. They mean that day 4, they mean it's gonna be due on Friday. Not Thursday. But to my mind, that's Thursday, so it's just, it's frustrating. I always end up turning stuff in early, like extra early, because I just refuse to conform to a day 1 Tuesday schedule. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Where's the mute? Where's the mute? Alright. Thank you. Sunday. Day 7. Good, this one's normal. Oh, good job, Joker, you got it. So, Monday to Wednesday. What's that? Gotta get off now. Have a wonderful night, Blue. Thank you so much for dropping in for a few minutes. I really appreciate it. I hope the exercise goes well, and I hope you have a wonderful night. So Monday to Wednesday. Read and study. That's good. That's what we're doing right now. Reading and studying. Recommended chapter readings. Who wants to bet every single class has the same thing where they say read the chapter between Monday and Wednesday? Meaning there's like 300 pages to read every Monday to Wednesday. Thursday to Sunday. Ooh. Thank you for the Angivara. Hello, hello. I feel like it's been like a minute since we've seen the Angivara. Thank you for the follow, Lord Eisen. Thank you, thank you. Are you angry now? No. I'm still the same. We're just a different color. Sometimes chat redeems this when I'm actually angry. Well, I don't really know if chat can tell when I'm angry or not. But sometimes they pick a time to use this when I am most stern, perhaps. But, yeah. Oh. Let's see. Thursday to Sunday. Discussion contribution? No! It's a discussion board. Mates. Or finish the quiz. Okay. I like the or here. Discussion boards were my least favorite assignments. I hate them. I really do. They don't really... In many cases, they provide no value. Sometimes they could be really great if you happen to have, like, if you're in a class with other students who, like, really care, like, it's all of your major, it's a very specific class, it's a niche, right? It works very well because you get really, really wonderful discussion and, like, people actually responding to each other and all of that. But when you're in, like, a generic class and, like, 75% of the room doesn't care, it is not productive. It is not a productive use of time. I wish that, like, some of these professors would understand to only use it in, like, niche topics and niche fields. And not, like, you can't just throw it in any class. It doesn't work for every class. Just some of them. Finish the quiz. Upload case reports. Upload case reports by 11:59 p.m. I assume they mean on Sunday? They're just saying ET. Because people taking these classes are, like, all over the place. I happen to be local, but I mean, some of my classmates, like, we were working in, like, 4 different time zones for some of these group projects that we were doing before. It was crazy. Thank you for the likes over on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. You're expected to... Let's see our expectations. Let's make that a separate slot in my little notes section here. Read all text. Okay, well that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Use the podcast. Reading. Some of this I'm even just, like, writing down a second time just to help me absorb it. I do that a lot with my notes. Even though it seems like self-explanatory, like, yeah, read all the material, I'm writing it down because that way I know, like, yes, you have to... It's not that I have to, but for this quiz specifically, this, like, syllabus quiz, that, like, yes, if they ask, we know, because I wrote it down, I'm studying it, that you had to read all the material. It's not optional. Thank you for the 1,000 likes over on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Guide for key concepts. Follow instructions in all assignments. Again, that's self-explanatory, but that sounds like something that would be thrown into the little quiz and be like, are instructions suggestions or are they mandates? The answer is mandates. Hello, Pablo. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Consult meet with professor immediately when you need help. That one's really, really important. I think we've even talked about that before in stream. I think it got brought up before, but like, if you're in a class and like you don't think you're gonna get some work done or you're struggling with the work, like go to the professor. They literally want to help you. They would love to help you if you have a legitimate problem or question or concern. Thank you, Damon. Thank you. Sir Pizza, I do remember you, Sir Pizza. Welcome back. What am I doing? Currently I'm studying for a little quiz I have to take. It's not like crazy, but I'm one of those that likes to get 100 on everything, so I'm actually studying the syllabus for this quiz. I also think that you should read your syllabi for class. What's the topic about? This class is strategic management, but it's a capstone course because it's my last semester, so I'll be finishing up this fall. That's what they're paid for. They're paid to teach you and help you understand said teachings. Indeed, it's true. So you really need to if you're having a problem, go to your teacher, go to your professor. That's at any stage. Whether you're in high school and you happen to be listening, or you're in college, or even at work. If you're struggling, if you have a problem, go to your colleague. If you're comfortable enough, go to your next level management. I know it can be tough sometimes, but we're all human. So I think that it's important that when you need to ask for help when you need to, because then you can get the help that you need. Your avatar is cute as always. Thank you, Sir Pizza. You're studying while streaming? That's a new one. Yeah, I did this last year as well. But for the summer, I switched my co-working streams to just yapping streams. But we're still talking now. You could still talk and communicate in the chat. But I also happen to be doing work at the same time. It's kind of like if you go to a cafe or you go to not necessarily a library, but you go to a little spot with your friends to study, and you're still kind of talking a little bit, and you're yapping, and you're kind of, having little breaks in between, but you are still being productive and getting some kind of work done. So that way, it's not a total waste. But you're not alone doing it. You have company. Let's see. Weekly feedback. This will be important. On assignments will be posted on online service that we use under announcement. That's gonna be weird. Under announcement, that must just mean it's general feedback and not personal. Thank you for the follow, Pablo. Thank you. I'm at work. It sounds nice. Yeah. What was that? Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You became a part of the fan club over on TikTok. I think we're almost at 120 members over there on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. What time is it? 10:30? Okay. We've got at least a half hour left. Oh, it's the Pokemon. Feeling eepy? How long are your streams? So usually it depends what day it is. But during the week, weeknights typically, um, they're about 2.5 hours long. 2 hours, 2.5. I usually end between 11 and 11:30 Eastern time. I start at 9 p.m. On the weekends, you know, like Friday, Saturday, not Sunday, but just Friday, Saturday, I try my best to stay awake and stream a little bit longer. You know, I try to go until like 1 a.m., maybe 2, depending on what we're doing, stuff like that. But yeah, that's currently where we're at. I've been trying to get better with my sleep schedule. I'm still not getting enough sleep, but I'm trying my best to, like, schedule things appropriately and not, like, overbook the nighttime, regardless of, like, how much work doesn't get done. I'm trying to make, you know, a positive change in that regard so I can actually get some sleep. Because sometimes, like, even I remember last semester, there'd be days where I'd stream, like, on a Wednesday until, like, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I'd have to get up at, like, 7 o'clock and work. And then had to have class and all of that. And it was, like, it was really rough. It was really difficult. So I'm trying to not do that this semester. I started trying to do that as soon as I started, like, working full-time in an office. I was like, you know what? I think I need to arrange my sleep schedule accordingly. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Thank you, thank you. You struggle to sleep well. You can't get more than 5 hours. I feel the same. Last night, I went to bed at 1 a.m., which is pretty early for me. And I woke up, I think, like 8 times until I inevitably got up for work at around 8 a.m. But technically, if I were like a normal person, I would have gotten like 7 hours of sleep. But because I woke up 8 times, I didn't. Right. I got the hydrate. Thank you. And I'm doing the stretch. Does streaming help me? In what regard? Like, you mean like sleep schedule wise? Or do you mean like, what do you exactly mean by help? Sleep and personal wise? So, it doesn't help with sleep It does not help with sleep. Personal, like other things it helps with. It helps with my, like, mood and, like, not, I don't know, not being sad. It helps with that. But sleep-wise, not so much. Oh my. Alright. I had to switch positions. I was getting too stiff sitting the way I was, so I had to switch it up. Oh my. Let's see. Thank you for the follow, Poseidon. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Required readings. Some of this stuff they say like so many times in the syllabus, it's crazy. Like sometimes the syllabi could be so much longer. Could be so much shorter if they just like didn't repeat themselves. Oh, hello, Sloth Games. Hello, hello. There's a little bug in here. Either that or I'm tripping. Is that a new layout? No, this is a game, actually. This is called Spirit City, I believe. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, so this is Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. So it plays a whole bunch of like lo-fi musics, and it's just kind of a nice little background thing. You could put like, you could set like a task list. Like I have one over on the side here. I got a little, well, you actually can't see it over on TikTok, but you can see some of it over here. I've got a task list, and you can see a version of me in the background with a cat sitting on a bed. You can see it a lot better over on Twitch, but on TikTok I'm just using it like a little background. Because it low-key looks like your model. Yeah, I designed it to look a little bit like her. It's as close as I'm gonna get. They don't have exactly... Well, they don't have very many options at all for stuff, but I got as close as I could with the options that I had. Or made it look cute, you know what I mean? Some of the stuff I could have technically been more accurate on, but I didn't think it looked cute. So I went for, like, cuter vibe. You know when you're gonna commission? When I'm gonna commission the model, the custom model, as soon as I know for a fact that I have enough funds for it. Because I don't want to, like... So technically, with what I have saved right now, I could, like, basically pay for, like, half. Right? I could, like, go to an artist and be like, can I start making payments? But I can't, like... I can't be 100% certain that by the time it's done, or by the time the next payment's due, that I would have enough. So I'm waiting. How much is the commission? It's gonna be about 2,500 US dollars. Does your model have some special stuff or functions? Yeah, it's got some redeems and stuff like that. They're all available over on Twitch. I can show you a couple right now, actually. We can, like, go into dark mode. We've got... We can, like, wave, and we've got a little hand here. I don't really use them too much. We've got, like, different kinds of horns, and cardigan, and tail, and what else we got? We can switch colors, and outfits and all of these things. All of these wonderful options. Cat ears. Hair. More hair. I've also have these wings that I really enjoy. Because we're a hummingbird. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a lot, like 10k or 20k. No, it's gonna be 2,500 for the art and 2,500 for the rigging. So it's gonna be a total of about 5,000. But I can at least, once I get 2,500 for sure, know I have 2,500, I can get the art done. And then once I get I can sit on the art a while before I get the rigging done. I don't have to do everything at once. So once we get halfway in our goal, I'll get the art done, and then the other half, the rigging, will be after that. I might even, well, I don't know if I'm gonna attempt to like try and learn a little bit of it by myself, but I might attempt just to like play with it a little, and see. But I do have an artist and a rigger in mind. But also it's a matter of like being on their wait lists for a while, and all of that, and also the fact that like you have to be accepted by the artist and by the rigger. It's like an application process, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see. We'll see. Long time no see, indeed. The color switch is neat. Yeah, we've got a few options. We've got a few. I like to switch it up seasonally. Some of them have stayed for a while, but I do like to switch it up. Hello, Stunt. Hello, hello. Question? I might have an answer. I might have an answer for this question. You'd love to be a VTuber too. Any tips? Just like kind of go for it. Like there's tons of really nice pre-made models and customizable models that are very affordable that you could try it out with first before you decide that you want to invest a ton of money in. Even if it's just something you want to do for funsies, like with a couple friends. There's plenty of options out there for that. And your audio, like, the audio kind of matters, but like your video doesn't really matter. What you're playing, it doesn't really matter that much, especially at the beginning. It's just a matter of like getting yourself out there. Uh-oh. We've got a problem. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Let's get rid of that random person. Let me go back to the chat so I actually read it. You know the Cinder drama and etc. You know when she gonna return officially or no? I saw some speculation. I try not to look. I don't really care. Yeah. I don't really think that like it's gonna go well for Cinder. So like, I mean, they can do whatever they want, right? But I don't think that they're gonna have a good time. My stuff's like freaking out. Can I message you on TikTok? Preferably not. Preferably not. I always forget we could like do this too. We could look at the whole view of the room, which I think is quite fun. So we could see us in the corner if you're on Twitch, and you can see the rest of the room too. Her favorite line: "It's just business." The battle to the death TikTok funny? What? Battle to the death TikTok? If I was Cinder, I'd just abandon all this, the scene altogether. Yeah, you would think You would think, but like a lot of people, not a lot of people, when people get involved in some of that stuff, they're not necessarily thinking about it the way we are from an outsider's perspective. When you posted it, the battle to the death. Oh, are you talking about the Minecraft one? I can't remember what I posted recently. The V Shoujo? I do know about the V Shoujo trauma. I do, unfortunately. It's the Minecraft one? I see. I was gone for an hour. Okay. Welcome back. The internet doesn't forget, and she did some very harsh things. She did. She did. She did. And the internet won't forget, but there's always gonna be, like, there's still fans out there that, like, are dying for Cinder to come back. So, like, there's always gonna be somebody, right? And of course, like, if you wait enough time and you kind of go along long enough, there's people that will, like, find the channel and forget. Or never know, right? Especially because so many things have happened from then till now that, like, that kind of got thrown right under the rug really quickly. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really, like, staying invested in, like, what Cinder's doing. I don't really care. I don't really want to, you know, give her the views. She can go back after a while. If she changes everything, she could go unnoticed, right? Downfall from her actions, leading to hate. Yeah. It's, I mean, you know. It's a time. Guess I need to get my doc ready. Getting that Google Docky ready. Yeah. Yep. That Google Docky. It's a rough time. I mean, you know, I don't know what leads to somebody to those decisions, but hopefully they learn something. Thank you for the finger heart, Pablo. Thank you. A big question? You have a big question for me? I might have an answer. If you'd be able to collab with any big VTuber, who would it be? If I could collab with any VTuber, I would pass away if I could collab with Giga. But that's never gonna happen. But I do watch Giga all the time. I'm doing good, Jenny. I'm doing good. I'm getting a little eepy, a little tired, but we have a few minutes left here. I'm trying to get a little bit more of this work done before we. I guess she didn't have enough experience to unlock decision making. What? True, but you never know because your dreams can come true. I mean, yeah, the chances are so slim. No, I hate that. Hold on. I like all the random sound alerts. I have a problem with something that somebody just said in the TikTok. That's awful. I hate that. I hate that I have to continue looking at that. Thank you for the follow, Pixie. Thank you, thank you. She's just being real. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the squeaky toy. Some people just don't know how to act. It's a shame. The chance of that happening is close to none. It's true. It's very close to none. It actually might be, like, in the negatives. If you technically, like, did the math on that, I think the stat might be in the negatives. Of, like, what are the chances that you get to collab with, like, your big VTuber? Like, the person, like that, you know what I mean? It's real low. It's real low. I mean, like, a couple people have that experience where they get to do it, but I actually mean a couple people. I mean, like, 3 or 4 people. That's it. But that's okay. I think another big question, do you want to blow up? A collab with a big one could catapult you. Well, most small VTubers don't collab with big VTubers, or anybody big size. It's typically big streamers collab with big streamers and small streamers collab with small streamers. So in answering that question, I already kind of, in my mind, it implies that I would be of similar size already at that point. But also, technically, no, I don't want to blow up. I would like to grow at a steady pace. I do not want to go viral overnight. No, thank you. It's always better to keep your expectations low. I agree, actually. I do. Anyone is big size compared to Vara. That's crazy. That's a crazy short joke to make because some people are are not gonna see that as a short joke. Oh my god. You know them fan games tournaments because that could possibly happen. Yeah, I don't really think like Giga does too many of them or whatever. I don't really do any either, for that matter, so. Oh my god. It's tiny time. It's tiny time. But yeah. I always think about collabing with other people though. I've been meaning to set some stuff up for a while. It takes a lot of time to schedule collabs with people because you have to organize everybody's schedule and you have to make sure everybody owns it, and if they don't own it, you have to work out paying for it, and you gotta work out if everybody's streaming, what time works for everybody, and are we sharing chats, is there stuff going on, is there special promotions happening, do we need to be doing this, that, whatever, do we need to somehow assimilate communities so that way that like it's not weird, you know. There's so many layers of like organization that have to happen with doing a collab that like I just haven't done too many. Use Tiny Time to show us the whole model. I mean, I've shown the whole model a couple times. I can always do it again. I'll do it after the cage though, because right now they put me in a cage. You might not be a famous streamer, but it's better to see yourself get famous glow up. See, I don't really want to be, like, quote, famous or anything like that. It's just that, like, I have the goal to grow in size. Like, grow our community in size. But, like, I know very well that the chance of, like, being a big streamer is very, very low. I just hope that we can grow a little bit every year. I think that that's it. Being famous can be a burden too. Correct. I mean, there's like a lot of stuff that happens when that happens. It's a crazy way to say it, but like, there's so much that goes on. That, like, I don't know. Like, that's why I know for a fact I would not, like, tomorrow be prepared for that. If, for example, I were to have a go viral overnight moment, it would be a no for me. It would end in chaos. Chaos would ensue. So I much prefer it this way. What I meant is how making a big community with your fans and truly enjoy your streams. Ah. Everything has negative. It's true. Everything does. I thought the head pats would be the same size and cover the entire model. No, the head pats actually and everything else, like, it stays, like, correctly proportioned to the model. Everything may have ups and downs, but sooner or later it would be in vain for success. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, over here we've also experienced, you know, ups and downs and ups and downs. It's a roller coaster. Streaming is a roller coaster. It is not just one straight path going upward. It'll go up and down and up and down and up and down the whole way. And it doesn't matter if you're a big streamer either. It will still go up and down and up and down and up and down. And even sometimes when you're like a big streamer, like, it gets even harder because of course you're getting tons of like discoverability and tons of people like following or whatever. But like, you could sit in the same range of numbers for forever. For like years. And still be considered a big streamer, but you're not growing. You're like just at the same spot. You know how that feels, especially when you don't have the time or motivation to stream. Yeah, I kind of just like stream every night to just do it, right? I just put it on the schedule, that's it, I'm doing it. But like, I know for a lot of people it's really difficult to like come up with the motivation, especially after a while. That's why like the rates are so low currently for people that actually stream to a certain point. And I've experienced this myself. Like, all the people that I knew when I started streaming no longer stream anymore. Like, not a single one of them. Because supposedly, I saw something about how, like, 50% of people quit within 1 month. And after that, like, you know, basically, like, 90% of people quit after 6. So if you get to that point, you're already, like, doing super well. Like, in terms of longevity, because a lot of people quit. Because they realize they're not gonna grow, they're not gonna go get famous overnight. And so they leave. But, like, if that's not something that, like, your goal was anyway, you could just kind of chill out and it's fine. What about the bits? What bits? What bits? Like, I have the passion to stream, but it was a dream of mine when I was younger. But since then, I don't have the time or motivation to stream because the games I play isn't really good. I mean, the games don't even have to be good. I think that it's important that, like, you just stream things that you want or stream things that you're interested in. They don't have to be things that everybody loves. There's some people that do super, super well, like, in their niche, like, stream category. Because that's just what they like to do and that's it. Like, they don't, you know, their goal isn't to be the next Iron Mouse. It's just to, like, have fun. And more haters? Yeah, I mean, there's always gonna be haters. It doesn't matter what size you are, there's always gonna be haters. They will always hate you. It doesn't, there's no... If you have the mindset of, I'll get big overnight, then just stop. Right, that's like a big thing with streaming. That's where like a lot of people fail, is because they go into it with the, I'm gonna go get famous overnight. But that is never the case. It's like a 0.0001% chance that that's gonna happen to you. Like, even now, right? I'm gonna use myself as an example, right? I obviously have not gotten famous overnight, right? We've been streaming for a year and like 6 months? A year and change, right? Let's see. Yeah, a year and 6 months we've been streaming. And I'm in the top 1% of streamers on Twitch currently, as we speak. I'm in the top 1%. But I'm not a famous streamer, right? I'm not famous at all. That's not a thing, right? We average like 15. Maybe, like, we have an average of like 15 viewers a night most nights. Not every night. Like tonight it's going to be lower. It's probably going to be about 10. But on an average it's about 15 every month. I'm not a big streamer. I'm still in the top 1%. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's just, a lot of people start and then quit. Let's see. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I think I streamed longer than you, Vara. That's possible. I've been streaming for a year and 6 months. It takes some special mindset to hate small VTubers. Yeah, I mean, but people just exist to hate everybody sometimes. It's not, you know, top 1%, and you have 3 persons in TikTok currently. 4. Yeah, well, TikTok's different than Twitch. I said top 1% of Twitch. I don't know where I'm at in TikTok, actually, but it doesn't matter, because, TikTok is not my primary platform. Like, I post content on TikTok. You'll see I have, like, 8,000 and change followers over on TikTok. But that's mainly where I post videos. I don't stream regularly on TikTok. I stream, like, once a week. I stream on Twitch at least 4 or 5 times a week. I think I've been streaming for 3 years. Because I started since I was younger on my phone on Twitch and got a few views from it. I was very proud from that. That's really cute. I love that for you. How's the male wife? There's no male wife here. I think you've got the wrong stream. I think you've got the wrong house. Wrong link. Yep. I think you got the wrong one. Wrong number. Yep. It's crazy. Oh my. I'm here now, might as well stay. Welcome in. What's up? We're just kind of hanging out. I'm working on some stuff. This is like a co-working stream technically, but we are still yapping away while I do some co-working. I think I'm gonna put the task list away because I was working on it, but I don't think I'm actually gonna finish this tonight. So at least let's see the full screen. Rather than seeing this task list just sit here. Put the to-do list away. There we go. Ever since I encountered your stream on TikTok, it was fun helping and talking to a very fun and funny streamer. Ah! It's always a good time. I always like to connect with folks, especially, you know, even if people are just like passing by or whatever. It's always a good time. It's always good. Can you sing? I actually, I'm trying to sleep and I think your voice would be great. A lullaby? What kind of lullaby is that? I don't sing at all, but I am gonna look that up later. Let's see. From Haluva Boss? I've never heard of that. Let's see. Stolas Lullaby? I'll look it up later. Well, I'm looking it up now, but I'll listen to it later. It always feels so stark. I don't really... I've never done any singing on stream. One time I thought about putting it as part of like a goal. Like if we did a certain amount of stuffs, I would sing like really bad karaoke for like a song. but I never added it because I got too nervous. I think perhaps I could do it like if I did it with Stray, like if we did it together. It's specifically called "You Will Be Okay." Yeah, I noticed that when I went and looked it up. But yeah, let's see. It's 11:03. We've made it to our 11 o'clock. I do just want to write a couple more things down before I finish up here. I should probably... Am I streaming tomorrow? No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. We have 3 days with no stream. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's no streams. No streamy streams. Farah, question? Have a wonderful night, Medusa. Here on TikTok, currently no VTuber is in the top 99 more popular streamers. Correct. You'll be hard-pressed to find a VTuber in the top 99 on TikTok. Even, like, big VTubers who occasionally stream on TikTok, like Sayu, are not in the top 99 on TikTok when they stream on TikTok. It's just not, it's not a thing. There isn't really, like, a VTuber market on TikTok too much, especially the live streaming. Some people enjoy it, but most times it's, like, content. And even then, like, it's pretty niche on TikTok. I swipe down and the next live is literally an ASMR one. Enjoy! Did you swipe back up to, like... I think I've seen Iron Mouse streaming on TikTok. I know for a fact there was somebody impersonating Iron Mouse that was streaming on TikTok. But I don't think Iron Mouse herself was streaming on TikTok. I know I've seen Sayu officially streaming on TikTok multiple times before. There's a bunch of smaller streamers that stream on TikTok, but we're all in, like, the same range. We all average between, like, 0 and 10 viewers a night, you know, throughout. Though, of course, on this end, let's see. 342 people have dropped by over on TikTok, but right now there's only 3 people in the room, which is reasonable. It's, you know, it's a tough crowd over on TikTok. Yes. I've seen a restream affiliate, right? You might see like a restream or something like that, but you're most likely not gonna see like live content from the big streamers over on TikTok. There's like a few, but not a ton. Hello, you're dead next. Hello, hello, it's good to see you. And even when they do stream, like, they don't magically go and jump up to the top 99 on the list. It just doesn't happen. Because they do like one stream and that's it, you know what I mean? Much like I do. I do one a week. I should do more, and I would if I wasn't doing all the other things that I'm doing. But because I'm doing so many other things, it's just, it is what it is. Also, for a while, I was streaming on YouTube as well. Like, I used to do one night a week on YouTube. And not that, like, it was going super crazy well, but it was just to kind of break it up and, like, kind of reach out to other groups of people. Because I know I have a few subscribers over there who, like, don't have Twitch but want to see streams. But I even had to stop that because I just can't stream every night right now. I'm just gonna chill here and listen to you talk. Nice. I mean, we'll be heading to bed pretty soon. It won't be too much longer. I'm just, like, writing a couple last things here down before I finish up for the evening. TikTok is very greedy. I read it takes almost 70% of donations. That's true, actually. I could use tonight as an example. There was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different GIFs. My model jumped suddenly. I'm sorry. I think because I was looking down at my laptop and then I went like this. I think that might have freaked you out. But yeah, so there's like what, like 10-ish over there. Let me just find the TikTok. I made on TikTok tonight. I made, whoops. 5 cents. Just a bit. Any VTuber tips? You want to do VTubing, but you don't know where to start? Just go for it. I mean, there's plenty of like pre-mades and customizable VTubers around, especially on like VGen and stuff like that. Be careful on Etsy. And you know, just pick one. Just set up a stream, and just try it out. A lot of times people like try and they see that they don't really like, they like content creation but they don't like streaming, right? Sometimes. Or vice versa. So like just give it a go, like see what it's like to edit a video and see what it's like to like just stream. You know, recognize that you might have like 0 viewers, but like just give it a try and see like if you're comfortable in the space and you know, all of that. Before you like commit and spend like tons and tons of money into getting a custom model and all that. Is this where people go to just say stuff while doing works? Maybe. 4 cents or euros? Indeed, Pablo, I think 4 cents. Well, technically, it would be, I think, like 3 cents. Because I get, like, I don't even get this, but the way that it works is I start off with, like, it used to be where I would get half of what you spend. So if you spent 1 penny, I would get a half a penny. They've changed that to where now it's like I think it's like a 70-30 split, or less sometimes, it depends. I think right now I'm in the 30% because I just don't stream that much, so I get I think I get far less than that, actually. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. I've got works and I'm already here. You have some experience editing? Nice! I enjoy editing. I think it's really good. My work hours are done. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful night, Pablo. Yeah, I think we'll probably head out ourselves once I write this one thing. I just want to finish this one section just so I know that I finished it. Thank you for the follow, Ashwolf. Thank you. First case based assignment due in week 4. Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. I was like looking around. I was like, oh my god, I haven't looked at the chat in a second. So now I'm on to the evaluation and assignments. Okay. And I will continue this tomorrow. Oh! Hello, Mittens. Hello, my god.
Mittens just raided with 2 viewers.
Oh my god, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, Mittens. Hello. Welcome. How was your stream? I love your raid music every time. Oh, thank you, Mittens. Thank you, thank you. It's so good. Hold on. Here we go. Oh my. We were playing some Genshin and ZZZ. Nice. Nice, nice. I'm playing Genshin, I think Sunday coming up. I'm doing a gacha roulette where we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna do Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, and Wuwa in the same night because I don't have time to do them on different nights. So we're doing them all together. So we're doing a gacha roulette. We're gonna play them all for a little bit of time. Yeah, it'll be. I'm hoping it'll be good. I don't know how it's gonna go. My PC might crash out a couple times, but we're gonna do our best. He's abandoning us for 2 weeks. Tell him off, please. No! I actually loved when I saw on the schedule that Mittens was taking 2 weeks to do life. I think that that's really nice. I really wish I could take 2 weeks off to do life. I think it's really important that your streamer has a really good work-life balance, which includes taking time off of streaming to go do life. It didn't work. No, it's never gonna work, Ace. I'm always gonna side with your streamer. 2 weeks of relax. Let Unk chill, indeed. Let Unk chill. I'll still meme your builds in Discord, fear not. Oh my god. See, that's the beautiful thing about the Discord servers, right? Is that, like, even if we have to take time off streaming, there's still the Discord that, like, you could still communicate and stuff like that. Gonna finish Nod Cry. Just to make him jealous. Yeah, go for it. I haven't touched Genshin in, like, a minute. It's been a little bit. Let me minimize this. I got an email? Who's sending me an email? What? Okay, let me get rid of that. EP, yeah, I'm EP. Let me just check my emails really quick. I just noticed. Is this a new background? No, this is actually a game. This is... You know what? I should have changed it. I realized I put it on chatting. I should have had it on Spirit City the whole time. But this is called Spirit City. Lo-fi... Spirit City Lo-fi Sessions. Like Lo-fi Vara style? Yeah, a little bit. It's very, like, customizable and stuff like that. I've had it on my wish list on Steam since last December. Somebody very generously, very generously, gifted it to me, very recently, and I've been using it almost daily. And even for like a couple hours and stuff like that. Basically it plays lo-fi music and you can set up like a task list and a timer, and you could set up, like, you can customize your little character with clothing and stuff like that. Let me zoom in on her so we can actually see her. Let's see. Let's go to... Let's switch us to... There we go. So we can see her. So here's the girly. She's as close as we're gonna get. Plus the lo-fi music. Love me so. Yeah, there's tons of different albums and stuff you can choose from too. Yes, the cat is playing. Kitty, yeah. My first owned console was a Game Boy Advance. That was also mine as well. I had a Game Boy Advance. Ooh.
Goofy Kickin' 762 just followed.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. We got another Tiny Diny. Green and blue perfection. Indeed, Red Reaper. It is perfection to be green and blue. And hello, the... what colors was you? Mine was silver. The clear purple, see-through style. I had a silver one. I think I had like a later model of it. I know it was a Game Boy Advance, but it was like the square boxy one. Because I know at a certain point there was multiple styles of like Game Boy Advance. I must leave. My people need me. I'll have a wonderful night, Red Reaper. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, daily dining check-ins. Oh my god. But yeah. So you could like decorate your little room in this game and like put your stuffs everywhere. So now, this is ours. Obviously, everything's green and blue because, of course, it is. And there's even like little touches that I love in here. Like, we've got a little violin in the back. And we've got books all around. There's little birds around as well. Like you could see on the desk, there's a little green bird with a flower on top. Very therapeutic. Just taking things slowly. Yeah, that's before I did Wednesday night because we were co-working. I was like reading some textbook stuff and you know, going through notes, making notes, all of the things. So yeah. That's what yapping streams are in like well, this will be the last semester that I do this because I'll be graduating. But that's what I was doing for every semester. Yap stream turns into co-working stream. We still yap, but I also get a little bit of work done at the same time. So.
Redreaper021 just followed.
Thank you for the follow. Another tiny. Thank you. Welcome in. Just disappears, just like that. Just like that. Follows and disappears. Best stream ever. Yeah, it was pretty cozy. Yeah, I think it was pretty cozy. I think it was nice. The music was good. We can switch it up. We can even look at... So here's all the options of music we can see. There's Best of Lo-Fi, Back to School. Because they have Lo-Fi Girl. They're like... involved with Lo-Fi Girl. They've got Popular Lo-Fi Girl. They've got Lazy Vibes. Study Session, which I think is the one we're playing right now. Study Session. There's also Reading Lo-Fi. Sad Lo-Fi. All the things. There's also Homework Radio. I don't know what that means. Like songs. You can like stuff specifically. You can turn songs off if you don't like them. All kinds of things. There's also sounds as well. You could put on just ambient noise, I think. I don't know if you need special stuff for this, but you could put like rain on, or wind, chatter, sea noises, sizzling noises, tea noises, dishwasher, white noise, city. Let's see, can I actually turn these on? Or are these limited? Yeah, we can turn these on. So it can rain. Cozy campfire. Cozy campfire. Cozy fireplace. Vinyl noise. So many options. Ooh, they got thunder. Ooh, I really like that. We're gonna try that next time. Also a big fan of wind. Ooh, if we did like a winter one, because there's a couple different backgrounds too. We could put like a winter background on. There's a couple different options. Snowstorm? This will be good for like when we're nearing the end of the semester. Relaxing rails? I think this is new. We could go ride a train. You could pretend you're in a cafe with some ambient chatter. Or we could rather. Sizzling. Food sounds? I love this. Bubbling? Like soup? Like soup! Oh my god. Kitchen noises? Oh my god! Keyboard typing. We should have turned the keyboard typing on. Look at all these. There's so many. White noise. Dishwasher. You can make like any noise, any soundscape that you want. Seagulls! This doesn't sound like seagulls. Oh, there it is. There they are. I was like, I know what seagulls sound like, and that's not seagulls, but they got there. They got chimes, cicadas, brown noise, pink noise. They got so many options. They got so many things. We also got some tickets. So the more you level up, basically the more time you spend in the game, you get new stuffs you can use. Yeah. I think that's probably going to be the end for us today. Let's see. Let me just... I was checking my emails. Let me finish checking that really quick. Because I got some emails here. I love it when people email me at 10 o'clock at night. Alright. Let's put that away. Let's put the laptop away. MacBook goes away. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to end it over on TikTok first before we end it over on Twitch as well. So over on TikTok, thank you so much for the 2,000 likes this evening. And thank you so much for hanging out and chilling with us and doing some work. Thank you to the 20 new followers over on TikTok, getting us closer to 9,000. And thank you to the 4 gifters with all of the nice little gifties this evening. Thank you, thank you. And thank you to the 378 people that dropped by. We will be back on TikTok at some point next week, because I do, at this point, only one stream a week on TikTok. But if you want to check out more, I stream at least 4 times a week over on Twitch. And you can catch VODs and videos and content on TikTok or on YouTube or basically almost anywhere else as well. Thank you so much for hanging out, and have a wonderful, wonderful night over on TikTok. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Alright, now it's just us. Have a wonderful, wonderful nights. Over here, if you're leaving, let's see. I don't think anybody I know is streaming. I might, skip out on the raid tonight, just because it takes a little bit of time to complete a raid, and, I'm a little eepy. But let's see. Let's take a look here. Let's take a looky look. Hopefully everyone have a good night and a good morning. Oh, it's precious. Let's see. I hope so too. Yeah, maybe we skip the raid tonight, but we'll raid, let's see. What day? When's our next stream? Sunday? We'll raid out Sunday, I promise. We'll find a really good raid and we'll raid out after our Genshin roulette. But thank y'all so much for hanging and working with me this evening. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the donations as well. I'll make sure all of that gets into our VTuber Model Fund by the end of the week, I think. It's probably when that's going to happen. But thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. A wonderful, wonderful sleep. And I will, I'll be around on the Discord. And I'll see everybody on Sunday. Good night.